Okay, and so the email I sent you was for the auction.com, but it's similar with all of them. When you win the bid, you're going to check out and you have to put certain information. And usually I don't form an LLC until I win the bid. Then I go form it and then I come back and I fill it out and I put my LLC in, okay, of what I'm going to use. Because you don't want to form and you didn't win, because that's kind of what happened to one of my other deals. We formed the LLC under the name of the property and we backed out. So my partner and I just went and bought another one and used the same name. So it's hilarious because the letter where you have to tell them, well, the address is from another address, but we're going to use it because we opened a bank account and everything. I have instructions. Oh, my next question to you was, who do you bank with? Okay, because I bank with Navy Federal Credit Union. They only charge like $14 a wire transfer and everything's free. I have instruction, and you can only open an account if someone has an account, right? It's not easy to get into one of those credit unions.
I have my personal accounts with Navy Federal. Yes, I have 2 credit cards and a car loan. Yeah, I can
Nice.
open.
Okay, so it's even easier. I have an account, you have an account, we can open one, and I've done so many now that I even know how and how quick, so that's cool. Okay, so back to that auction sheet, it gives you instruction on what documents are needed to submit, because everything is a process. Think of it this way. You're not dealing with a normal seller. You are dealing with a bank that has people in different departments working on your documents and file and everything, right? So it takes a little bit longer to get things done versus working a traditional on the market on the MLS property.
But are we not going with Zoom? This is auction, right? Are they same, different?
The other one is Zone.com. It's just another auction platform.
No, right now what we are working on is for Zoom, right?
Correct. I didn't save it yet, so next time I have to go in there and just save the documentation. Same. They work the same, if that makes sense, right? They all want these documents if you are buying as an entity.
Got it. Okay.
I'm sharing this with you right now so you don't get surprised you have this already. Because auction and Zone, when you win the bid, you will get connected with their closing specialists, right? These are the people that work for auction.com. They are like a third party. They don't work for the bank. The bank goes to auction.com and say, hey, we're going to pay you a fee if you list our home for sale, and you are the intermediary, right? So you will get assigned a person. And then this is what they do, and this is why most people freak out and don't understand how auctions work. They said you have 24 hours to get us all this paperwork. And you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't have it. You can always contact them via chat or call them on the phone and say, hey, I need more time to get this information. So they're very task driven. Everybody has a task at the company, even if there's an agent assigned to the property. And the reason I know this is because I'm that agent. I have my own properties here that I list. And some of them, they go on Zone.com as well. We're all task driven. So that's why they give you a time frame. But most of these companies, they don't try to steal your E&B. I know most people think they will, but they will blacklist you. Like if you try to bid on multiple auctions, but you don't buy it, they will blacklist you and not let you buy it again. So you are supposed to do your due diligence before you make a bid. Most people bid and then they go, oh, let me go look at the property. It doesn't work that way. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
We must evaluate and figure out everything, and if it's worth it to buy it. And this is why wholesalers in the industry, they waste everybody's time. They just submit offer, and if it gets accepted, then they go look. I know their game. I don't play that because they waste my time. Okay. And then they go look, oh, I'm sorry. We offer you 375, it's only worth 325. And the bank doesn't allow you to do that either. But they don't let you in to look at it. So then you but that's why they give you a deep discount. And the only way we know it's a good discount is because we went and evaluated ahead of time, right? We
Correct.
checked the ARVs
Yep.
and I'm showing you what the bank wants it for. Most people don't know. When people go and bid, they think, oh, the starting bid is 50,000. I'm just going to bid 50. And then let's say they win it for 75,000. They think they will win, but the reserve price is 125. You will never win, right? So
Yep.
that's what I'm teaching you to find out what the reserve price is.
Mhm.
Now, this property we're gonna be picking up, guess what? The reserve price is even less than what I thought it was for, because I just pulled the title report from Title Pro. In September, when I pulled it, I saw the FHA loan was for $69,000, but I think it's because they own this property since 2014. They've paid it down.
Yeah.
Now, guess what the reserve price is?
52,
56,000.
56. Okay.
Yeah. So in the past, I've bid like somewhere like 53 and I'm the winning bid. Sometimes the seller will accept it, but sometimes the coordinator that works, the auctioneer that works for the auction platform will come to you and say, hey, can you come up a little bit? I know you win, but seller want a little bit more money, right? So I've increased my price, but give them 56 right now, they will accept it. And we know it's worth 130. We're good. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to have to go back and forth with negotiation. They told you they want 56,000. Why are you trying to go in there and say, I want 40, even though the starting bid is right now 33,000? Okay. And I think I have explained in my video, once you see the bid increments get smaller and smaller, because it always starts off, depending on the price of the home, it'll be 25,000 bid increment, right?
Right.
Once you hit $500 is the next bid, or 100, you know you are reaching your reserve. Very important. And I didn't know that before until after I keep doing this, right? So, and then I have friends in the, not friends, but people I've talked to that are auctioneers. Sometimes I'll call them and he'll go, okay, here's the price. And I said, okay. He's like, don't tell anybody. And I said, all right. You know, so he will tell me. He's just like, you know, so I try not to get them in trouble, but you know, they're dealing with hundreds and hundreds of these auction every week, right? So they want it sold too. Okay, so let's go to the secretary state I gave you in the chat. Why don't you open that up?
Yep.
If I were you, I would set up an account here too, because I have multiple LLCs with Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for, you know, and it's fairly easy. Indiana, Wyoming's the best because you never have to pay for any extra filing, like a certificate of good standing. Every time you're buying a property, even though you formed it today, unfortunately, the lender will say, or title will ask you for a certificate of good standing, right? So we are forming it today. Tomorrow you have to go back and ask for that letter again in order to close your deal. Okay, they just want to make sure.
Yeah.
It's also called certificate of existence. Okay, so I think in Indiana, I think they charge $25. Wyoming is free and you get it immediately when you ask for it. So, however, I think my lender that I'm going to refer you to told me he just needs you to be in good standing and he didn't need to have me get it. So I saved myself $25. It sounds not like a lot, but when you do so many, it become a lot of money, right?
Right.
But this is where you go to get, you know, and some states are worse, like California. I'll use them. They take forever to send the paperwork, and so you have to account for those times. But Indiana, you will get it electronically in a day or two. It sometimes will take up to 48 hours, but so I can't see that screen. Okay, I know it's your private.
No,
So
I'm just trying to set it up
yeah. So, and then
ID
we'll
symbol.
search for the name that we want, and then let's form it.
Okay.
So I don't know in the past, I do not use my own address. Okay, I have to redo who I want to use for the registered agent because I was using Wyoming agents, registeragents.com, but they really only handle Wyoming and they charge $25 for you to register with them. And they do mail forwarding, but they don't work in the other states. So now I have to move everybody to like the state of Indiana, and I have to find another address that will do mail forwarding. Okay, so and since we're on this, let's just pick a place. I'll give you.
So I'll select a business owner, right? Not registered agent.
Correct.
Okay. Start a
Are you
business.
forming, this is forming an LLC, right? Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Just say no, take me to InBiz. This is, we can skip it because I've done this already. So
Right.
you logged in, you have an account now, right?
Yes.
So go to the bottom of the page. It says start a new business now. Did you click on that already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we are. Click next. Frequent user. We are LLC. No, we're not
Domestic, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
just hit next. Continue. Say no. And then let's put in the name you want it to pick.
Okay.
I will be a part of the LLC. I just spoke to the lender and he said I mean, it's up to you. You could go in by yourself, but you lack that experience. And obviously a land deal is not a flip. So, I'm okay. I can join you. I do have to be a personal guarantor because they need me for the experience. And I also have to be a personal guarantor. I thought that, you could do it on your own.
Okay.
So I'm okay. I'm okay to do it with you and then a true partnership so we can reap I guess my experience. Okay.
Okay. I would
And you
love
want,
that.
okay. So it's not taken?
No, the name is provided. I'm just looking for the business email.
Why did you pick this name now? Try not to pick too long or something to remember or something because we're doing midterm rentals. Like I have another one called Serene Living Spaces LLC. I did Cozy Nest Homes LLC. So whatever you want to pick that from that list and it's available, we can take it. Now, do you want to create a Gmail for this name or just use your personal email as well? Okay. If you use whatever you use and only you have access to it, you need to like copy me or we use a business email where we both have access. I do care, but at the same time, I don't. I need you to manage it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll put a mail forward to you so that you'll get a copy of everything that's going on.
That's
Let me
fine.
create a new account.
Yeah. So right now, when you put in an email, you're going to receive the LLC articles of organization and all that is going to go to this business email. So go ahead and put it in. Nobody sees this. Like, we're trying to be anonymous, so nobody will see this.
Right. No, I'm just creating the.
On Gmail?
Yeah, I'm creating an email.
Okay.
It's done. Why am I not able to paste anything here? Before I forget, let me put a mail forward to you so that you will have access. So your company email is that okay or
Yeah,
Viola?
that's fine.
Okay.
Villa, that's fine. I do have a Gmail account. It's the same thing, but at Gmail, okay?
We can change it later. Okay, same thing at Gmail. Okay.
Yeah, it just makes it easy because everything's Gmail and it links together, but you know, Gmail has a limit on sizes. So,
Okay, verification email has been sent. If you can approve, I will enable the forwarding.
okay. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna try to remember. Leave this blank. You don't have to go to the next one, okay? You don't
No,
have
it said
to.
star, right? We have to give.
Just hit next, see if it let you go.
It did.
I know, that's why I said I have to call and talk to the people at the Secretary of State to figure that out. Okay. Okay, do business. Oops. So right now, well, let me pull up my paperwork on my end to give you the address. See, we didn't select a registered agent yet, but we change it later. Oh boy, there's some things we need to. Who do you use for your registered agent?
Northwest registered agent.
Who?
Northwest registered
Okay,
agent.
you know what? Pause the video real quick and let's go and I think I'm gonna have to use them too, okay? Because I have
Hold on.
oh, we can still talk. That's fine. It's this.
Okay.
So once you find the address here, you could do this now and have the same address, and then later you can go pay for it later. It doesn't matter, right? Because they
Okay.
don't do anything. So that's the address we're gonna use.
Mhm.
Next. You can skip this,
Okay.
skip it. Because this will show up when someone is searching for your LLC. We don't want it to show, and we want managed by, yes. And I'll show you a difference because the attorneys tell me manage members and manage managers. There's two different things and it
Yep.
gets quite confusing. And I think I sent you the paperwork to explain what it is, okay?
Okay. Okay.
I still forget, even though I read it many times, I still, because a manager doesn't necessarily, they're not an owner of your LLC,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Okay, good. You can back me up on that. I was like, you don't want to be a member because,
No,
'cause there's a lot of,
I formed a couple of companies, so I kind of know that. Like, whenever I do, I always make sure it is manager managed, not member managed. Yeah.
yeah, because they don't have to be an owner. You can kick them out,
Correct.
whatever. So
Yep.
there's a lot of things. Like there's the law, there's the tax, and then there's just all the other stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we go next.
Okay.
Okay, you can do the bare minimum and nobody needs to see who the heck we are, whatever. So hit next. Oh, this is the fastest I've ever done this. Okay. Because I used to sit there and go and ask somebody to be my registered agent, put their name, their number, and now you don't have to. And you thought, and me too, that asterisk, we just bypassed that. But I have to tell you something.
Mhm.
Use somebody else's name. Don't even put your name in there. So just pick your what, pick somebody. Just don't put your name in there. if you really want to be anonymous.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
This will show up. This will show up when if you're searching your name. So if somebody wants to sue you, they put in this, and where they'll start is, if it's harder for an attorney to sue, like the tenant want to sue us, they have to go hire an attorney. Is it worth people's time and money to go do the tracing, right? So put Ulysses, use my other partner, or use your partner from some other, I don't know, just use somebody, just not your name. That's all I'm trying to say.
Can we change this later?
No, don't. You can, but it's gonna be a paper trail. Every time you change the name, you have to pay money and it'll show up.
Why don't you go with the Northwest company directly?
Hmm?
The
Yeah,
Northwest registered. Yeah.
put somebody's name from Northwest and stick it in there right now.
Okay, let me unshare and then I'll do it. Come back.
Okay. Well, yeah. I was gonna find someone's name. I was gonna text you.
Okay, Jennifer. Payment has been done. What do we do now?
Nothing. So then check your email later.
Okay.
You should receive the articles of organization. Oh, okay, maybe share my screen. So I sent you an email with the Word document for operating agreement. What I did was I went in, if you want to open it up, you could print this get your receipt, whatever, they probably send it to you.
Okay. I'll just save it
Now,
for my CPA.
well, no, create a folder right now for this LLC. So I have folders for LLCs, then I have the folders for the property I'm gonna buy, right? Because the more organized you are, once the lender comes to you, they're gonna ask for, oh, we have to go to, I almost forgot, we have to go to the IRS. We have to set up our SS4 for this property. So let's go do that.
Yeah, okay. 1 second, let me just create a folder here.
This is all like, I'm sure other people have, what the word am I looking for? You know how every time we do procedures and steps and all that, once you have a procedure set up, all other people have to do is just go and follow it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't. LLC. I've done this multiple times too, and I forget. Okay, so there are two.
And business is physically located.
Indiana. Continue. You've done this already? Okay. You can put your name. Nobody sees this. That's the thing I found out from the attorney is nobody sees this, okay? So you can turn this off since you're putting in social security number and stuff like that. Corp, and then I have an LLC, I'm sorry, an S Corp, and then I file my personal. And then all these properties that we own, we use a 1065. You get one, I get one, and we bring it back to our tax preparer. Yeah, so otherwise we would be filing a lot of tax returns and it's gonna be expensive. I'm at 7 or 8 now, and so that's why I said 2024 will be my first year doing all this, right now. So that's fun. Okay, so that's it. You get a copy and then check your email. Did you get anything in Blue Properties to show that, we're waiting for the articles of incorporation?
I did actually.
It probably just sent you a receipt, but eventually we will have the.
Here.
Are we done?
Yep.
It
said pending approval. Got it. Okay.
Okay, so we should have it sooner or later. Okay, so let me see if I have any other text messages. I'm gonna send you how to open the business account at Navy Federal. Have you done it?
Navy, I did not, but
Okay, it's
I
very
bank with Truist. Yeah,
Truist, okay.
yeah,
I like Navy because I never have to step into a bank. Like they don't even have a business account. So everything is done on the phone when you wire, right?
right.
Maybe the other bank account is too, but I like them because I get a free business checking. You know, I found out that if you try to add more than 2 members, then they charge you $8 a month.
Mhm.
I just lie and say I only have 2 members and it's free.
Right,
And business banking, you use your own personal address because nobody sees it,
right.
right? And then you and I will get a debit card, and then they require $250 to $255 to open it.
Mhm.
And then because when we refinance, guess what? The money has to go into our business bank account. So we have to
Right.
have that set up.
Yep.
Okay, so I will send you, if I send you and you open it, you're gonna use your home address and
Mhm.
you're gonna take care of our bank account. I can
Sure.
still access our bank account, but every time I'll go through my own personal to jump
Okay.
over to my business. Otherwise, every time I try to log in under the business, it sends you a text to give me a code. I realize they don't do it for both people. When you have more than one member, it always goes to the person that opens it up, right? So there's two
Mm.
ways to go through that bank account, and you can go through your personal and then you jump over to your business. That way it eliminates me having to ask you what's the code to provide to put, there's two-step authentication, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I already have like 6 bank accounts with Navy. I don't want to jump to another bank and open to look. So if you have it, you've just
Yeah.
jumped an extra step.
That's fine. Let's go with the Navy Federal. Send me the paperwork and I'll go to the branch and get it done.
You don't need to go to the branch. They don't have a branch. You do everything over the phone. Anyway, I have
No, we have one
instructions.
here. So,
You don't need to go though.
okay. Okay.
That's
I
what
get
I'm
it.
telling you. They don't have somebody sitting at the desk who's their
Got it.
business. They do. Yeah. So you can wire 30,000, 50,000, as long as it goes into an escrow
Mhm.
account, they let you do the wire without having to go to the bank. You don't
Okay.
know, the banks take 30 minutes to see you. I never step into a bank, okay? So that's the next step.
Okay.
Let's go back and we're ready to go. Let's open Zoom and let's make a bid.
Okay.
I mean, we have 18 more hours. You can do it now or later, which you have time, or we can
Yeah, I have
resume.
time. It's Friday evening, right? So it's all everybody's calm.
Okay. You created an account already? Yes, you
I
did.
did. I
Okay.
did. See, where are my
You
favorites?
should be
Here it
favorites. It
is.
should be favorites. And your Florida property is still sitting there. I mean, it's still under review.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've already, did you already set your account and showed your ID and all that? I forgot usually what's the process. When you created an account, did you set up your profile, right? It has your,
I think so. We can quickly check.
you did it under your name. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I change
Wait,
it?
wait. Go down, go back down all the way at the bottom. Auction purchase profiles. To create, did, I think
No,
you
I
need
did
to
not.
create this. Okay,
Okay.
it's different. Let's create it.
Okay.
It will make it faster to,
No, actually I did here, but I
okay.
didn't finish it.
Oh,
Let's create one more.
you can create a new one. Let's create the blue star, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Buckeye.
Okay, let's do this. I have not recorded this, so this is something new for me too. So
Okay.
let's do that. Because it will self auto populate, right? When you do it. And so it saves you some time.
Investor.
Yes. No. Legal entity.
That counts. Right now, it's 18 grand just using the verify.
Interesting.
Just put yourself.
So we have to figure out, and you just get into what's going on. Some of that money
Go ahead and put your first name, because you will be signing on behalf of Buckeye Bluff Properties LLC. So your LLC that you own in Wyoming, is
Mhm.
it you or you and your wife?
No, just me. Just me.
Oh, okay, so my husband and I are 50-50 in our LLC, but I put myself as the manager because I want to sign and I just leave him out of it. So I thought if you and your wife are partners,
No, just me.
okay, just you.
So should I, like, I have a
You're,
PO box. Should I give that or?
no, our legal entity is the Blue Buckeye address
Is,
for the registered agent address,
oh, okay. Okay. It's here.
5534 Fort Wayne. Everybody uses the same address.
This is the approved price.
I'm starting to see now. I get it. Once you do a lot more, you see every company out there that offers registered agent, they all use the same address.
Yeah.
I wonder, is there a suite number?
No, no, it doesn't. It did not.
Yeah, no, no suite number. Okay. Okay, so you can't do this yet, so let's save. Let's come back to this because you need that articles of organization.
Okay.
I believe. What does it say up there? It's upload. Oh, your proof of funds. Never mind.
Hold on a second. Let's see if this came in. Nope. You think it'll take 24 hours or?
Yeah. Today is Friday. Ooh, because it might be, what time is it over there? We may get it. We may get it at the end of the day. I don't
Okay.
know if they do it. So just save and exit.
Okay.
Let's see if they allow us to make a bid without this is just, go back and finish this, but you can still bid.
Okay.
You
Okay.
just don't,
So
yeah.
it did allow me. Okay. So should we go back and bid?
Yeah.
Let me refresh.
Okay, so go in there and do.
What is our
You
price?
may. I'm trying, okay, let's hold off on this. I'm trying to get my guy to send someone back over there to look.
Okay.
So hold
Okay.
off. I want them to make one more inspection. I want them to get inside.
Mhm.
We haven't been in it. We were just outside, so we have another 17 hours. Let's revisit. I don't want you to bid yet. Okay, so let me
Okay.
get someone in to take photos and then we can pull the trigger. So let's reconvene. I'll let
Okay.
you know. All right, but in the meantime, I looked at a bunch of other ones. If you have time, you can go look or not, but we should be able to be done in like the end of February and refinance and get all the money back out. So I think it's good. Okay, I'll touch base with you on text after I find out if he can get someone in there.
All right, Jennifer. Sounds good.
All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Mhm.